using the phone as a shield. Morning, everyone. It's day 11, transcendent traipsing, out on the trail. We're having our breakfast. We're having some dehydrated cereals. I got peanut butter in mine. Dehydrated, well, it's not. It's actually cinnamon toast crunch cereal and strawberries and cream in there. And I put some peanut butter in, and we're warming up the water. We'll mix it all together. We got our tents all picked up. Wendy's tent was there. Mine was over here. But they're all picked up. We're 90% picked up. We're going to hike out over to Unicoi Gap, and then we're having coffee and cereal, and we're going to get to stepping. Any words?
Nope, it's a plan. Cold's still here.
She's still got the cold. She's feeling better, I think. Are you feeling better?
Yeah, somewhat. It's too early to tell today. It's too early to tell. It's just walking down the trail and my nose starts running off my face. I be fine or not.
We got through the night. About 5 o'clock in the morning, it got down to like 40 degrees.
Oy.
And it felt cold. It wasn't cold, but it just felt cold. And somewhere in the middle of the night, it started raining, even though it was pitch blue sky. I mean, there's not a cloud in the sky, but
yeah,
I'm telling you, in the middle of the night, it was raining a little bit. It was sprinkling. I don't know. It's weird.
It was steady drops of something on my tent. So.
Yeah. It was really bizarre, but nice clear day today. See ya.
Bye.
Setting sail. We got our monkeys on our back.
Nice.
There's been, I say it's been 18 people, but Wendy says it's only been 12, 13. But there's been a lot of people going by. We're right on the trail. And I think I'm going to have to turn on my directional when I get out here to get on the trail. And look both ways, because it's been pretty busy.
It is. Lots of people this morning. Oh, Pacemaker and Buttons went by.
Yes, I bumped into Pacemaker and Buttons. And I'm assuming it's Pacemaker. He went by, and he was in the lead. And I thought I recognized him, but I wasn't sure, because everyone looks different out here with their different garb and hats and stuff. And then Pacemaker Buttons come up, and Buttons was like, I know you. And I was like, Buttons? And they were like, ah. So I was so excited to meet Pacemaker and Buttons. Very excited. I was very happy. They're in front of us, and they're probably going to smoke us. We're moving pretty slow, but we'll see.
No, we'll probably catch them when they take a break.
Maybe. Just set out. We got a pretty casual first part of the day, from what I can tell from far out. And then we go down into Unicoi Gap, which you know how I feel about gaps. And look at that waterfall. If it was cold and freezing, that'd be all ice. That'd be, that is so neat. And look at how much water comes off the rock. And it lands there, but it's not running across all the way across the trail. I guess it is. There's a little brook there. I thought it was going underground. There's a lot of streams around here. You'll look down in the woods and you'll see a creek flowing, but you never crossed it. You never heard it. You never saw it. It's just coming out of the ground. It's really kind of unique. If it wasn't first thing in the morning, I'd wet my hat down and go with it. But it's first thing in the morning because my hat collects a lot of sweat, and I sweat like crazy yesterday. And after about a day or two, it gets really stanky. So later today I'll rinse it out. I just don't want that cold water on my melon first thing in the morning. I have no hair on my head, but I got hair on my face now. Plenty of water this time of year. I don't think these flow during the summer, but they're not even on the far out map. Last 3 water sources. But this one's just too cool not to video it. Look at it. Look at it glistening in the sunlight down through there. All glistening. So pretty. Love these little tunnels we walk through.
Right now they're nice. They're not buggy. They're real buggy.
We saw a couple mosquitoes last night though.
Yep.
They weren't biting, but they were flying around. So that's to come if the weather stays like this, but everyone keeps saying it's unseasonably warm right now for this area, so yeah, but these tunnels don't get old. They're pretty cool to walk through. We don't have anything like this in New Hampshire.
They are cool, aren't they?
Check out these views to the right. It's so amazing. We're just walking up this road, but as you walk, you just get to look out over all this beauty. So we're coming up on mile 3, but look at this. The sun's been beating on this on our pack, but it's 74 degrees. We've been in a tunnel, but it's hot out here today. Sweat's just pouring right off me.
Yeah.
So we've been on this road for like 4 miles, at least. And with the road, you know, hiking on this stuff, you could really kick out some miles. I mean, I don't know how long this road goes for, but, you know, pushing out a 12, 15 mile day would be easy on this stuff. But I know there's mountains coming up ahead, so we're not going to be doing that, but just saying. It's amazing how quickly you can move on terrain like this compared to other terrain. We are officially leaving the road. I don't know if we'll be back. The road goes there, the trail goes here. So let's see how the trail gets now. So I had to say something, didn't I? Didn't I? Look at those ham hocks over there. We're probably gonna have to climb. But we get to work our way down into a gap first. I love gaps, love them. They're my favorite. Oh. View to the left as we walk. I'm gonna head down still headed down. Oh, we found an up. We've been going downhill all day. You come into this hill, and you're like, oh, there's some new muscles I haven't used all day. Well, Wendy just popped the vents on her pants. Look at them vents. Show them things off. Letting all the steam come out. After coming up that hill.
The pants will go away probably after the smoky swap control.
Yeehaw. It's hot. It's the hottest day yet out here. Straight up. I'm definitely gonna start hydrating. Definitely gonna start hydrating more.
We're gonna stop at the next waterfall. Fill up.
As hard as I'm sweating, I will definitely use an extra electrolyte packet or two today. That sweat's just dripping right off my brim. my hat already first thing in the morning. It's crazy. Chug a lug, chug a lug. Most of the way up over that knob. A little bit more to go. This is not the big climb of the day, so we're trying not to totally destroy ourselves. Just taking it easy, but when you're going up, you're going up.
I hate stopping 5 or 6 times on the way up.
Jack's Gap Trail. Howdy. This a local hangout spot?
We're gonna go 2 nights and 0.
Chattahoochee Gap. Well, it says there's water there, but yeah, I'll keep stepping. I'm not going down over a mountain to get water, as I know that. It's amazing how spoiled you get walking on them roads. And right back into the ridge walking. But
Oh,
it's crazy.
I didn't even hear you.
Yeah. Busy trail today. See if I can get a way to get out of his way. Tight trail right here. I think I can sneak over right here. Straight down into that gap. That ravine. I think you can get by. You kind of play leapfrog throughout the day. You take a break, they pass you. They take a break, we pass them. We all hike at different paces, so you kind of flop back and forth. And I mean, we're only going 7 miles today, most maybe 8, but some of these people out here doing, 15, 20-mile days. And we've already got 4 miles in, so only got 4 miles to go. We did 4 miles in under 2 hours, which is because of that road. If we didn't have that road walk, then we wouldn't have that kind of mileage in. And it's been mostly downhill, hasn't it? It's been mostly downhill. Like, by that one up I just showed you, and then that was it. There's a big one coming. After Unicoi, you leave Unicoi Gap and you go up over a 4,000 footer, and Unicoi Gap is down in there, which is why we're hiking down. Shade feels good. I like shade. Shade feels good. The trail itself has its own beauty. Look at all the leaves shining. I don't know if you can see them, just glistening in the sun. Like little sparkles. We're getting close to Unicoi Gap. We're going through the mangrove village again. I want to do a video like this. I'm in the lead, so I thought it'd be pretty cool. The shade actually feels nice. I got sweat just dripping right off my brim. It's like summer in New England for me on days like today.
So 0.9 to the next water source.
0.9, all right. Oh, we'll try not to pass it. We'll get some water. We've been drinking a lot. We need to water up.
Blue line, so I think it's on the trail.
So we want to water up and keep stepping. See how it goes. I could use this as a rear view mirror. I could see people coming up behind me with this thing.
I know.
Pretty cool section of trail too. The trail is so beautiful on its own. It's crazy how green this mountain laurel is, and the rhododendrons. The rain we've had, plus all this high temperature, the buds are really starting to pop on the trees down here, but these mountain laurel and rhododendrons are just already alive. They're like, let's do it. It was really cool. Oh boy, found some rocks. Oh, trip, fall on my face. Yeah, we've been walking on nice dirt paths all day, and all of a sudden, boom, here's some rocks.
No, it's like you've been walking for 2 straight hours. Let's throw some rocks. Could give you a challenge.
It really is so unique how the trail can change so rapidly out here. And I brought the GoPro because I wanted to be able to show it. So if I bore y'all, I'm sorry, but that's why I got the GoPro on. To show you parts of the trail that you normally don't see, because nobody films it. This is an old root. This is the root of that big old tree that was down. Fly, monkey, fly. It'd be so awesome to be able to do that. Boulder Field. I'm loving the Superfeed insoles and the rock guard and the altars. They're doing their job. That's all I got to say. Doing their job. You still feel the rocks in the ultras with the rock guard, but what it does is it displaces the pressure points over a lot wider area because of that heavy mesh you put in the bottom of the shoe, which is all I wanted. I didn't want the sharp pointy rocks feeling like they're stabbing my feet. Now they're just a wide pressure zone. If I get on a really pointy one, it still hurts a little bit, but for the most part it works. We need water, and we hear it running, and there's a trail down to it. Oh, I guess it's not too hateful, I guess. We need water.
Where's the next one?
We could hear it, but we couldn't see it, but it's, I don't know if you can see me, it's right down in there, but it's down over probably, I don't know, a good 200 feet down in there. So we ended up scrambling down over that hill. We got some water and snack time. Yum, yum, yum. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break because I need it. It's hot, I've been sweating like crazy. I got a little bit of a headache, it's probably from dehydration. Even though I've drank a full 2 liters of water already today, which is way more than I normally drink.
I haven't. I've had a liter. I've got a headache, so I know mine's dehydration.
but yeah, we're gonna get some water in us, have a snack, take some vitamin I or cold medicine, and I'm all stuffed up from this time of year. My allergies get messed up in New Hampshire when it's hot out like this, with all this dead crap, all these dead leaves. My allergies and asthma gets all messed up, but yeah, fun. Well, these are pretty yummy. Wendy said she's gonna fight me for them, but I'm the one who picked these out. We went to Walmart and we're trying to find snack bars, and I grabbed these.
You can have all this blood orange. I can have those.
So now she's trying to barter with me for blood orange and chocolate peanut butter bars.
No barter.
Are you hearing this, people? I'm being robbed. Over a Quest bar.
I'll keep you stocked on your peanut butter cups that are sugar-free.
Those are yummy too.
Yeah, and I get those Quest bars.
I pounded through 8 of them things last night. Yum, yum, yum. There's a water source down the hill from the shelter. We're not going in the shelter, we're not staying there. But this looks to be right on top of the hill before you drop down into Unicoi. Shelter's out in there. It's a pretty nice shelter. Look at this. It's pushing 80 out here, but it is hot. Was not expecting to be hiking in 80-degree weather.
I think March will cool right off.
In March, in Georgia. Haven't had one of these in a while. Switch back. Right back the other way. Just so you know, the GoPro will make this look flat and level, but there's nothing flat and level about it. Still going down to the boneyard and through the boneyard.
Wow. There's a lot of trees down through here.
Yeah.
Through the damn trees.
Those microbursts or something, I don't know. A lot of big old trees down here. The gaps right down in there. I say right down in there, but boy, it looks like it's down another 400 or 500 feet. But guess what? We're still going down. So we're gonna get there eventually.
All right, so as long as I can stand here, because I'm standing on kind of an incline, we're coming down into Unicoi Gap. that mountain all the way up through there. We just came down through. Hellish rocks. But it's been an overall beautiful day. It is almost 75 to 80 degrees. Hot, hot, hot. Trying to hydrate well. We got about 2 miles to go for camp. But take your time.
My legs are like rubber.
They're jello. This descent was jello. But good, right?
They don't hurt at all. They're just like non-existent.
Yep.
Unicoi Gap. We done it. We are here. Low Gap, Hog Pen Gap, 14 miles. Wow, we've done 7 miles each day. That's awesome. Noisy critters. Humans are noisy. Noisy. I think there might be some trail magic. I might take them up on that. I just might.
What?
Trail magic.
Yeah.
If they have an apple or an orange, I'm gonna wreck that thing. I don't know, for some reason I'm just craving an apple. I can't even explain it. We've been on switchbacks last 20 minutes just trying to get to here. That's a nice Corvette. Wow. Now we get to play Frogger.
I know.
Ooh, almost got hit by a bike. Almost. We just finished up with Trail Magic. Paul over here is amazing, amazing, amazing man coming out here doing all this. I just had 2 hot dogs, a hamburger, no buns, potato salad, beans, had an orange, I had an apple, I had a bag of Doritos. We had one of those energy, it's a Celsius things.
I love those.
Yeah, Wendy had one of those.
Probably not great for you, but I love them anyways.
All kinds of caffeine in it, so now we're like, getting ready to tackle this ham hock here, this mountain here. We got to go over this 4,000 footer, so here we go. Chattahoochee National Forest. We're in a new forest, but I get so excited over that right there. 52.5 miles. That makes me feel so good. You know, most people get all wound up over this number. I don't even care about that at the moment. That's what excites me. I've done 52 miles and still stepping. Here's the elevation, 2,949 feet. And this monster that we're starting right here is 4,000 footer. So we gotta go up 1,000 feet. At the end of we've been already 7 miles today. It's a big day for us. Big day.
7, but yeah. 7. You say 7.
And we're doing it. And we're going up these stairs. Right out the gate. Here we go. Rocks or roots? Wendy's taking roots. I think I'm going to take rocks.
Just because I don't trust my tiptoes enough. Dig in.
I'm only taking rocks because I see some good foot placement. So roots worked for her, rocks worked for me.
Right.
Look at this view. I mean, this is why we're out here in February with no leaves on the trees. And you see so far down into the valleys. Crazy. It's just so awesome. Water source number 2. We're gonna camel up. So we just cameled up. We each got 3 liters plus a little. We want to hydrate well tonight. And now we just hiked to the first tent site. We are pumped. We We just did a full 9 miles today. We're standing right now 4,000 feet above sea level on a mountaintop. We summited it, and there's camping. Wendy's gonna set up her tent right in here, and I'm gonna set up my tent right over in here. And we did it. We had 3 liters of water on our back, and I don't know, we feel good. We're tired, but we're gonna set up camp and probably crash. We are very tired. So just an amazing day. Woo. All right, so this is my tent for the night. I pitched it a lot lower. This is a lot lower than normal. We're up here on this mountain, and the wind is coming right out of this way. It's gonna be, if the wind doesn't change, it'll hit this side of the tent. Right now there's no wind, but if the wind really picked up in the middle of the night, I've experienced that the wind comes up underneath here and just blows in my face and stuff and keeps me up. So I pitched it a little lower tonight just for that. Jen's not with me, so I had to use these sticks. Because it's pitched lower inside the tent, I wanted to pull the sides out so I have a little bit more room inside the tent. But where it's just me in the tent, in a 3-person tent, it works fine. And the same thing over here. I just found a stick and I used that to hold the sides out. Yeah, that's my pitch for the night. And I'll come in and out. I'll get in and out of the tent right here. And there's been a lot of people on the trail, so I set the tent up. There's a nice flat spot here for me, but I set it up so it was right against these briars. But no one's going to be going out of that side. Like if Jen was with me, this wouldn't work because I wouldn't have her get out in that pucker brush. But by pitching the tent here, some of the people have really small tents. They could still put a tent in here if they needed to, and they could also put a tent in here. Some of the 1- and 2-person tents. There's plenty of room up here for a lot of tents. I mean, there's a tent site there. There's a tent site there. There's a tent site up behind that tree over there, and there's a tenting pad, a tent pad right there. But you can see where that's really damp. So if it started raining, it looks like it'd be a bowl to collect water. So I personally wouldn't set a tent in there. It is really flat, but it's semi-muddy. It's nice logs to sit on here. Really nice fire pit. I might have a small fire because we have sausage tonight to eat, and I'm gonna warm up the sausage on an open fire, I think. But very happy with this tent site. Most people don't camp in these places because there's no shelter or anything. There's no privy, but Wendy and I love them. I love them. You like them, right, Wendy?
I do.
Yeah. So this is Wendy's setup. You come in, you roll in here, and to get to the stuff you need, your sleeping bag, your mat, and everything is in the bottom of the bag. So you go in your tent, and your backpack just pukes in your tent.
But you can look in here. This is the way I organize mine.
And you just kind of get in a rhythm of where you pack everything. You kind of take everything out of your bag and set it in the section of the tent.
Right. My sleeping bag's on this side, my mat's on this side. I put all my bags, when I take everything out, I put them up in the upper corner. And then I put my nighttime, your toiletry bag and my clothes bag right here beside me, and my electronics, and they all stay up this end. And then if I need to, and if it's raining really bad and I need to bring my bag in, I've got this bottom corner.
Yeah. And
this is the Durston Mid 2. It's technically a 2-person tent. I would hate to see 2 people in here, but...
And the Durstons have this really big vestibule. Your bag can actually sit in totally out of the way, because you enter by this pole here, and that's your door. But there's this huge pocket for your bag to sit under.
Right. And I have one on the other side.
Yeah, if I wasn't planning to have Jen with me frequently, I would run this tent. Yep. I would do this tent myself. I love this tent. Sun's setting. Got my fire going.
Got the food laid out.
We're gonna have some grilled sausage. We got some sausage sticks here. We're gonna put the sausage on them sticks. And we're gonna roast the sausage over this fire.
Have some.
The fire looks big, but they're just little twigs, and they're gonna go right down into nothing. We're gonna go to bed, but.
Broccoli slaw and cheese.
Broccoli coleslaw
and tea.
Cheese, and we have nice hot tea, which I'm actually looking forward to.
Yep.
Sit my big butt right there and enjoy it.
I'm using the rock to prop it up.
It's like roasting a marshmallow, but we're roasting
summer sausage.
And it tastes so yummy. know you guys are sick of hearing my wows and all my words and